Hey Awakened Souls. Today I wanted to talk about something that's very, very important, and that is why meditation is crucial to integrate into your daily routine in order to maximize your success using quantum physics and the law of attraction to manifest all that you deserve. We've been programmed to believe that we are victims of life, not life itself. This is something that we as humanity are really starting to awaken to. Now, some people have known this for decades, maybe centuries, but the majority of the planet, little by little, and more are waking up to this powerful concept and this powerful truth that governs life here in this physical world. Through movies, through schooling, through peers, through our families, through generations of culture and ideas and ways to live and philosophy, science, every single thing that we've consumed our entire lives is based on this falsity that we are victims of life and that we have no control over how life unfolds for us. And that's why it's so difficult for us when we first start out on this journey to really embrace this idea that we are the creators of our reality and that everything we focus on and think about and feel about is what we attract into our lives. And this concept is just sometimes, even though it's very intuitively understood because the deeper part of us understands and knows that this is truth and recognizes that this is truth, our programmed mental, mind, psychological selves say, no, it can't be, because every single thing that I've experienced, every single thing that I have consumed into my mind, every single thing I've heard tells me different. And that's where the art of meditation comes in. Now, what is meditation? Meditation really is being able to clear your mind of any thoughts and coming into this present moment. Because when we're in our minds, we are always either thinking, imagining the past, or we're imagining and thinking about what's going to happen in the future. And we're not actually here in this present moment. So that's basically meditation in a very small nutshell. It's to be able to step out of our mind and to be fully present in this moment. So why is that important? How does that tie in with quantum physics or law of attraction? Well, if you remember, we just discussed that we are all so programmed to believe that we have no control over what happens to us. And so everything that we do, our actions, our thoughts, the way we live our lives, are all based on this old paradigm of living. And in order to create a new paradigm, a new system of beliefs, we have to tear down the old system. And the best way to do that is to start emptying all those limiting beliefs out of our minds so that we can start making new connections and rewiring our beliefs and our thoughts. And by rewiring our beliefs and our thoughts, we will then start to begin to see these changes manifest physically in our lives, which will then come back and give us more reason and more motivation to continue to rewire our thoughts and our brain so that these old systems of thought are completely torn down. Meditation is also the only way that we, as a race of beings who are so addicted to thinking, to really, really step out of our mind and out of our old limiting beliefs. And so by coming into and practicing a space of pure awareness and spaciousness in your mind, we are then able to experience what it is to be like in that state where there's no thought and no thinking and just a state of being one with everything in this entire universe, really, and coming into that present moment of pure consciousness. This is a space where you will experience the most profound peace and love that is already within you, and you're just allowing it to shine because all of your mind-made ideas about yourself have ceased to exist for that moment, at least. So being able to experience those moments of pure awareness gives you a different perspective on what life really is. It's only from that space that we're able to then start shifting our thoughts and our beliefs and our focus in order to create new, positive, high vibratory emotions so that we can begin to manifest what we truly deserve and what our hearts truly desire. I always compare our minds to a closet or your dream house. Imagine you just bought your dream house from somebody, but somebody, which is all the societal programming, not yourself, somebody has placed all of this stuff. They didn't take any of their stuff out of this house. So all of your pre-programmed ideas and beliefs and thoughts are all in that house or all in your mind. And in order to start building and remodeling and putting in new wallpaper, putting in new floors, or putting in new furniture that suits your personal taste, you have to first clean out all of that junk so that you can have an empty space to work with. And that is why meditation is so crucial. Meditation is the most important habit that I've ever developed in my entire life, not just for spiritual reasons, but for attracting the abundance and attracting the freedom and attracting the healing and the health and the balance and all of that stuff into my life. It's all because of meditation. Now, don't worry, you won't be meditating your entire life, at least not laying down or sitting down in silence, because the whole point of practicing meditation is not to have to lie down or sit somewhere quietly for the rest of your life or sit in a cave and not experience life. The point in meditation is to supercharge that rewiring of your belief system so that you can start creating what you truly want and start experiencing for yourself on the physical level all of the things that you truly deserve, that all of humanity deserves: the health, the well-being, the abundance, the love, the relationships, the friendships, the harmony, the peace, the freedom. All of that stuff is here now. We just forgot that we have access to that, and that blockage is within us. When you meditate and clear out your old limiting beliefs and start to program and start to focus and ponder things, thoughts that make you feel good, you start to focus only on what you do want to create during your meditations, then you start to nurture that connection between your thoughts and that emotion of gratitude that those thoughts bring. Because when you are in that state of pure gratitude during your meditations and really just feeling the feelings of what it is or what it feels like to have everything that you truly desire, when you start to nurture that connection starts to become more and more and more real. And the point of meditating really is to accelerate that process so that you can start to create the life that you want a lot faster. And once you start to experience it all, that momentum of knowingness and that momentum of experience will accelerate you even further and faster, so that you start to just know that you're creating your reality. And once you get to that place, then you don't have to meditate as much, for one. And number two, once you get really good at this, you can meditate or be present wherever you are. You can, while you're driving, listen to the tires on the road. And these are things that I do on a daily basis when I'm just going about my day. Even when I'm working, sometimes I can clear out my mind and not think anything and just be focused on exactly what I'm doing at the moment, rather than attempting to cloud my mind with 100 different ideas, rather than just focusing on the one thing that I'm doing at that moment. The next 10, 15 years, 20 years maybe, the majority of the people on this planet will be living from that space of presence. And by that time, we'll all be so good at this that we will all be living the lives that we truly desire and deserve, without ever having to encroach on anybody else's life and choices. If you're not meditating and you are working on shifting your thoughts into a space or mental space where you truly want to be, aka focusing on your higher good and focusing on all the things that you want to experience and believing and knowing that they're happening, it's so much harder to do that when you have all of those limiting beliefs inside your head telling you that you cannot do this. And this is the crux of shadow work, because when you start imagining the things that you want and imagining that you have them right now, your old limiting self is going to tell you that you're not worthy or it's not possible or whatever. And that is your shadow self, if you will. I really don't like to use that word because it sometimes may misconstrue and it could be interpreted as a bunch of different things, but that really is what your shadow self is. It's all those limiting beliefs, and you want to clear them out whenever they come, because you know that they serve you no good, and you know where you want to go, and you know where you deserve to be. So meditation is the most effective way to do shadow work. So I hope this video was helpful in explaining why meditation is so crucial in your journey using quantum physics and law of attraction. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please share this video if you feel someone else could benefit from it, and hitting that thumbs up button and sharing the video really help out the channel, and I really, really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing and hit that bell button next to the subscribe button so you can be notified of new videos. Again, my name's Jason, and as always, I thank you for watching, and remember that you are the change. See you guys next time.